All right. We're running a couple minutes late, but it's okay. If you already arrived your mat, we're probably gonna need some strap or strap. Maybe something to replace the strap, maybe like a scarf or a belt. Optional to have something like 2 blocks for extra support or height. If you got everything ready, start to lie onto your back. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and knock your knees together. If you'd like to have some chest opening here, you can cactus your arms out. Maybe try to squeeze your shoulder blades together so you can lift your upper back a little bit away from the floor. See if you can start transitioning your breath into Ujjayi. If this is your first time practicing Ujjayi breath, take a big inhale through your mouth, just like a surprise. And exhale, smooth it all out. Next, inhale in CEO with your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. Come around my own. See if you can start paying a little bit extra attention to it while you try to maintain the audible quality, just like when you open your mouth. Maybe notice that where your spine is like, when it's slightly off from the floor, instead of having a close connection between them. You're still holding your body. You're still aligned with your spine in this pose. And next exhale, release your upper back down. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side. Add some side circles. Try to, every now and then, press your low back into the ground when you're circling. And switch direction. Release your arms by your side. Extend your legs toward the sky. And bend your knees. The knees right above your hip sockets. Shins about parallel with the floor. And extend your arms out for extra support. Option to bring a block the narrowest way between your inner thigh. Inhale, press your low back into the ground. And exhale, lower both knees toward the right side and look over your left shoulder. Get your left shoulder plugged into the ground. Bring back to center. And bring them to the other side. Gaze over right shoulder. Bring back to center. Slow with control, release it to the right. And to the left. Continue with your own breath pace. Combine this movement with your ujjayi breath. Feel the side body growing when you release your knees to the side. Next time when your knees are released to the right side, see if you can straighten both legs. And also add some pulsing down. Knees bent or keep them straight. And bring back up to the center. And release to the left. Straighten both legs. You have the room. Same option, adding some pulse here. And bring your legs back to center. Heels toward the sky. Clasp your hands behind your head. And lift your shoulder blades away from the floor. Inhale. And reach your left arm outside of your right thigh. And release back to center. And reach your right outside of your left leg. Just back to center. Couple more rounds on each side. Last one on each side. And release. Release your feet to the floor. Remove the block. Cross your ankles. Rock back and forth. And come to hero pose, Virasana. Inhale, hands grab your knee, round your back. And exhale, hands behind your hips and puff your chest toward the sky. Come to table pose. Make sure your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Lengthen the spine toward the front. Table pose is one of the poses that is most obvious that your spine is the center of you. Through today's practice, I'd like you to just to remember this kind of feeling, and even in some more complex poses, see if you can connect with the spine. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Roll your right ankle. Bend your right leg and bring your right knee outside of your right elbow. Extend it back. You might maintain that slight angle. And bring your right knee to your right elbow. Twice more like that. And rest your right foot outside of your right hand. Come to wide leg, low lunge. Find your blocks. Need extra height. Spread your collarbones. Press into your left shin. And sit back to half split. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, sit back. Pull forward again. Open your chest. And exhale, sit to half split. Option to bring your left hand underneath your face and float your right hand up to the sky. Twist to the right. Roll your right rib cage towards up. Release your right hand down. Stay in this half split. And possibly press your right toes toward the ground. See if you can lift your right leg up a little bit. And release it down. Pull forward to low lunge. Extend your left shin 90 degrees. You're almost like in a supported warrior two. Right hand inside the right foot. Extend your left hand up. Side angle on the ground. Press right knee into your right upper arm bone. And use that to help you to rotate your left rib cage toward the sky. Just like in table pose, maintain a straight and strong spine. Reaching it through the crown of your head to the front. You're not sacrificing a spine for this slight back bend. And release your left hand down. Move your right foot out and step your left foot outside of your left hand. Come to Malasana Yoga Squat. Press your elbows into your inner thighs. Briefly close your eyes. Sit on the block if you need to. And exhale, hands down, lift your tailbones up. Fold over your legs. And hold up to the elbows, swing side to side. Bring some stretch into those hamstrings. And release over your legs. Inhale, sit back to chair pose. Uttanasana. Arms up and forward. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side. Kalasana. Press your palms together in front of your heart and close your eyes again. Work through the bottom of your feet into your mat. Pull your quadriceps towards your hips. And if it resonates with you, we'll start the class with one sound of Om. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, let it all out. One long inhale, followed by Om. Slowly blink open your eyes. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bend your right elbow behind your head and your left hand grab your right elbow. Side bend to the left. Come back to center. Switch side. And bend your left elbow. Right hand grab your left elbow and side bend to the right. Back to center. Arms up. Find slight back bend into standing. And exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Next, step right and left, come to high plank. Hold one long breath in your high plank. Press into those heels. Press here the back of your legs toward the sky. Weight evenly distributed into your both hands. And next, bend your elbows, knees up or down. We'll come all the way down to our belly. Cactus our arms out. Arms where elbows were. Point your elbows toward the sky. Inhale. Put your chest up. And exhale for release. Twice more like that. Make sure that you're pressing strongly into the top of your feet. And your toes are reaching toward the back. Next time when you're up. And exhale, dip your right shoulder down. Look over look under your left arm. Inhale up. And exhale, dip your left. Twice more on each side. Next time when you're up, take a big inhale. Next, slowly back down to your belly. Pull your hands by your lower rib cage. Push to your table plank. Come to first down dog. In down dog, press your heels toward the floor. And pull your chest toward the thigh bones. And add any bending to allow some flexibility into your hamstrings. And round your back, pull forward, high plank, drop your knees down. Come to table pose. We'll do something that we forgot to do on the other side, but it's no big deal. Lift your left leg up and add some knee circles here. Just to immerse some space into our hip socket. When you're done, extend your left leg back and pull your left knee outside of the left elbow. Extend it back. Pull it in. Maintain that long, straight spine. Last time, pull it in. And step left foot outside the left hand. Wide leg, low lunge. And find the blocks beneath them. Open your chest. Sink your pelvis down. And exhale, straighten your front legs. Pull your hips back. Fold up your front leg. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale, step back to half split. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, straighten your front leg. You can add any angle variation. Release your right hand underneath your face and twist towards the left. Extend your left arm toward the sky. Contract your left quadriceps. Pull your left knee cap towards you. And exhale, release your left hand down. In this half split, maybe point your left toes toward the front. Also try to lift that left leg away from the floor. Release it down. Walk your hand front. And extend your right shin 90 degrees. Bring your left hand inside of the left foot. Press your left up arm bone with your left knee. Extend your right arm toward the sky. Side angle. Rotate your right chest open. Extend long through the crown of your head. And extend your right arm over your right ear. Place your right hand down. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Malasana. From Malasana, extend your right arm out. And lift your left hand up. And you release your right ear over your right shoulder. Option to flip your top palm and bring it to your back. The half bind. Press your palms together, come back to center. And extend your left arm out. Float your right hand up. Release your left ear toward your left shoulder. Maybe flip your top palm and bring it to your lower back. Continuously press both knees open. And bring both palms to the center. Release hands down, lift your tailbones up. Maybe switch the pose this time. Swing side to side, back and forth. Invite more stretch into your hamstrings. Nice and rock. And release your hands down. Feel to your feet closer to each other. Inhale, sit back to Uttanasana, chair pose. Exhale, hand to your heart center and by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Bend your right arm. Left hand grab your right elbow. You can stay here. You can also extend your left arm out and flip your left palm. You can use some bind here to have a strap. You can hold that strap with your right hand. And when you flip your left palm, maybe grab the strap with your left hand. Pull your right elbow toward the sky and your left elbow toward the ground. Maybe even walk your hands towards the right and possibly even fingers grab each other. The Mukasana arms. Wherever you are, maybe start side bend to the left. And come back to center. Release the binding habit. Probably want to keep the strap for the other side if you use it for this side. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bend your elbows. Your left elbow behind your head. Extend your right arm out. Flip your right palm. Right hand grab those straps. And walk your hands towards each other. Don't sacrifice your spine just to get your hands grab each other. Maintain a strong and straight spine. Inhale, reaching to the left elbow. Exhale, side bend to the right. Maintain a strong, steady foundation. Pushing strongly into both feet, especially the left. Next, you'll come back to center. And release the bind, release the strap to the side. Inhale, stick to chair pose. Exhale, fold over your legs to Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, step right and left. Release your knees down. Hands on your knee, round your back. Exhale, hands behind your hips and puff your chest up. Come back to high plank and push your tailbones up toward the sky. We can replace it with a more traditional back bend like upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. Your choice. From here, inhale, lift your right leg up and step your right foot between your hands. Spin down your back foot like warrior two. Right hand inside the right foot. Press your right up arm bone with your knee. Extend your left arm up, side angle. Extend your left arm over your left ear. And exhale, cartwheel up to warrior two. Right hand grab the back of your head. And left hand maybe grab the top of your right thigh. And reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two. And cartwheel your hands down. Step back. Drop your knees down. Hands behind your hips. Puff your chest up. Exhale, come to high plank. And push your hips up to downward facing dog. The other side. Lift left leg up. And step it between your hands. Spin down your back heel. Press down your left hand. Inhale, arms, right arm up, side angle. Press strongly into the right pinky toe. And extend your right arm over your right ear. Exhale, cartwheel up to warrior two, Ravajasana two. And left hand, grab your back with your hand. Reverse the warrior. Come back to warrior two. Both hands down. And step back to high plank. And drop your knees down. And bring your hands behind your hips. Puff your chest up. Open your throat chakra. And come back to high plank. Push your tailbones up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. You can replace it with child pose if you like this. Today is too warm for you and you have already enough heat in you. As long as you give yourself a moment in stillness to reconnect with your breath, to reconnect with your spine. Bottom for next exhale. Bend your legs, looking between your hands, step by step. A hop forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your legs. Sit back, arms forward and up. Chair pose. Exhale, and through your heart center by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, sit to chair pose. Exhale, fold over your legs. Step left and right. Come to high plank. Drop your knees down. Hands behind your feet. Puff your chest up. Come back to high plank and push your tailbones up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And step it between your hands. Right hand inside the right foot. Extend your left hand up. Side angle. Inhale, reach your left hand forward, the left arm over the left ear. And exhale, cartwheel up to warrior two. Right hand grab the back of your head and reverse your warrior. Cartwheel hands down. And step back, drop your knees down. Find your back bend. And we'll meet at Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And step it between your hands. Find side angle with your left hand inside of the left foot. And right hand toward the sky. Roll open the right shoulder. And extend your right arm over your right ear. Cartwheel up. Warrior 2. Left hand grab the back of your head. Reverse your warrior. And cartwheel your hands down. And step back. High plank. Drop your knees down. Find your back bend. Maybe if you're in this variation of camel, maybe even try to lift your hips away from your heels. Come back to high plank. Push your tailbones up towards the sky. We'll see each other in Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Press your chest towards the thigh bones. Spread your fingers. And lift your tailbones high. So you're removing that weight from your wrist. Out of the next exhale. Bend your legs, step by step, forward. Inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, sit back to chair pose. Exhale, hand to your heart by your side, Tadasana. Hope you're doing. I'm sweating like crazy here. Let's flow one more round. You can do it on your own pace, or you can replace it with a traditional Surya Namaskar if you're familiar with it. Inhale, sit to chair. Exhale, fold over, relax, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Next, step by step, bend your elbows straight to high plank. And drop your knees down. Find your camel variation. Come to high plank. And lift your hips up. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Step it between your hands. Right hand down. And lift your left hand up. Roll the left ribcage open and open. Press strongly into the left foot, especially the pinky edge. Extend your left arm over your left ear and cartwheel up to Virabhadrasana 2. Bend into your right leg. Right hand grab the back of your head and reverse your warrior. Side bend to the left. Come back to warrior 2. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to high plank. Drop your knees down. Find your back bend. And we'll meet a downward facing dog. Last side. Lift your left leg up. Bring your left foot between your hands. Bring down your back heel. Lift your top arm. Press strongly to the right foot. And extend your right arm over your right ear. Cartwheel up. Virabhadrasana 2. Left hand grab the back of your head. And reverse your warrior, side bend to the right. Come back to warrior 2. Both hands down. Step back to high plank. Drop your knees down. Find your back bend. And we'll make a downward facing dog. In down dog, bring your feet as wide as the mat. Maybe walk them a little bit closer to you. Press your right, grab the left ankle or the back of the left shin with your right hand. And look under your left arm. Release the bind, switch side, left hand grab the right ankle. Look under your right arm. Rotate your chest towards the right side. And come back to center. Come back to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Open your right hip. You can add one big circle here. Reverse direction maybe. And maybe flip your dog. It's that in your practice. Step onto your right foot. Press into your left palm. Press your front body towards sky. And come back to down dog split. And step your right foot outside the right hand. Into lizard lunge, you can drop your back knee down. You can stay here. We have block. You can release your forearms onto the block. Also, directly forearms on the floor. Just explore with that right leg. Invite more space into the right hip socket. By bringing the right knee in and out. Be patient with this lunge. How you feel with the spine? Are you sacrificing the spine just for this pose? Whenever you're ready, come back up to your hands again. And here, toe your right foot toward the center, spin down your back foot. Right hand inside of right foot, come to side angle again. Option 2, feed your right arm underneath your right thigh. And grab your left hand behind you or bind. Still reaching strong through your spine, the crown of your head. Rotate your left chest, your left rib cage toward the sky. And release the binding habit. Release your right hand. And bring it up to block if you need it. And straighten your right leg. Extend your left arm up. Trikonasana, triangle pose. You can also extend your left arm over your left ear for extended Trikonasana. Reaching long to the left fingertips. And pull your right quadriceps toward the right hip socket. Press strongly into the right foot. And we bend into your front leg. We come to warrior 2. Right hand, grab your back of your head. And even extend your right arm over your right ear. Reverse warrior 2. And come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Heels in, knees out, toes out. Bend both legs, sit into goddess pose. Press your palms together. And also clasp your hands behind your head. Inhale, reaching through the crown of your head. Sit your pelvis down. And exhale, side bend to the right. Right elbow touching right knee. Turn back to center. And side bend to the left. Twice more like that on each side. And back to center, straighten both legs. Reparallel your feet. Extend your arms over by your ears. And slowly fold over, pause in the middle. And release your right hand down. Left arm by your left ear. And open towards the left. Extend your left hand toward the sky. Keep that strong, straight spine. And release your left hand down underneath your face. Extend your right arm by your right ear. Reaching strongly into the right fingertips. And roll open towards the right. Press strongly into both feet. Connect with the back of your legs. And release your right hand. Bend into your right leg. Walk your hands towards your left foot. Bend into your left and walk your hands towards the right foot. Switch side to side in this variation of Skandasana. Also try to flex your foot to add more sensation into those hamstrings. When you bend into your front leg again, your runner's lunge. Release your back knee down and kickstand your left shin out. But back to the supported side angle again. And extend your left arm up. And extend your left arm over your left knee. Maybe you can try to grab your right ankle with your right hand this time. Maybe even bring your right shoulder a little bit closer to your right knee, a little bit closer to underneath your right knee. And release. Step back to high plank. Drop your knees down. Find your back bend between the sides. And push to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your feet together. And lift your left leg up. Open your left hip. Draw a big circle with your left knee. And reverse the direction. Maybe step your left foot outside of your right side. Flip your dog. Carefully roll back to down dog split. And pull your knee toward your chest. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Drop your back knee down. Find your laser lunge. Maybe on the blocks, maybe forearms on the floor. Create some exploration with your left leg, with the left hip socket. Now be ready. Here, toe your left foot slide toward the center and spin down your back heel. Press your left hand down and your right hand toward the sky, side angle. An option to stay here, but also bring your right palm behind your back and feed your left arm underneath your left thigh. Maybe even grasp your hands. If you really want this spine, you can also, like your arms are short, a bit short, you can use the strap to help you to reach it as well. as long as you are not sacrificing the length of your spine for this. Reaching strong is one straight line from the crown of your head to your spine, all the way down to your right heel. Release the spine if you have it. And straighten your front leg, left hand on your left shin, or on the block. Triangle. Trikonasana. Extend the right arm toward the sky. Continuously roll open the right rib cage. Extend your right arm over your right ear. Maybe even come up onto your left heel just to get more sensation to the left hamstring. Bend into your left leg. Then come up to warrior two. Maybe extend your left arm over your left ear. Find the warrior two. Reverse. And come back to warrior two. Straighten both legs and heels in, toes out. And sit down to goddess pose. Come to this side so you can see me. Bring your hand, clasp your hands behind your head. Side bend to the left. Left elbow to the top of left thigh. And come up, straighten both legs. And bend your legs again and side bend to the right. Straighten legs, come back to center. And side bend to the left. Last one, back to center. Parallel your feet. Arms up. And slowly fold your legs. Pause in the center. Release your right hand down. And open your left. Reach your left hand toward the sky. Release your left hand. Extend your right arm by your right ear. And open to the right. Extend your right hand toward the sky. Make sure your weight are evenly distributed into those 2 feet and 1 hand. Raise your right hand down. And side bend into your legs for Skandasana. You can do what we just did in the last round. And also bring your palms together. Go slow or fast, whatever makes sense to you. And side bend into your left leg. Low lunge. You drop your right knee down to extend the right shin. Press your left palm inside the left foot, and extend your right arm toward the sky. Create a strong connection between the left thigh bone and your left upper arm bone. Extend your right arm over your right ear. Grab, maybe, the left ankle with the left hand. Continuously rotate your right rib cage towards the sky in this side angle. And release both hands and step back to high plank. You find yourself in traditional vinyasa, and also go back to the variation of camel pose. And we'll meet at downward facing dog. Three rounds of breath here. To the center of it. Also a good chance to get some water. It's a hot day. From Ardha Mukha Svanasana, inhale, expand your right leg long, open the right hip. Maybe step the right foot outside of your left leg. Flip your dog. Carefully roll back to down dog split. And step your right foot outside of the right hand. Maybe this time keep the left knee lifted. And lower your elbows down onto the blocks or onto the floor for a liver lunge. And rock back and forth. Create a bit more sensation. Lift the strong to that left hamstring toward the sky. When you're ready, press back to your palms. Walk your feet toward the center, your right foot toward the center, spin down your back foot. And find your side angle. Option to stay here or create a force bind again. From here, you have two choices. You can get out of bed to sit down if you like to. From here, one way, and walk your back foot a little bit closer, and maybe essentially start lifting up to a bounded half moon. Carefully lower down. And also step your left foot forward and start slowly lift that bind up. Go to paradise. You can stay here. You can also try to straighten that right leg. Whichever you like to try. Meantime, I'm just gonna wipe off my sweat. I was actually gonna teach arm balancing this week, but then I realized with a sweaty season like this, it's difficult to do arm balancing. Okay, wherever you are, you land it in side angle again. We'll meet a triangle. Extend your left arm over your left ear. Reaching strongly into the left with those left fingertips. And bend into the front leg again and cartwheel up to warrior two. Right arm over the right ear, reverse your warrior. And come back to warrior two. Straighten both legs. Come to goddess. And shift side to side. And cactus your arms with your shoulder blades together. And inhale, reach up. Maybe even come to the ball of your feet. Press your palms together. And exhale, sit back down to goddess. Pull your shoulders together. And then come up to the ball of your feet. One more time like that. Pull your pelvis down. And press up onto the ball of your feet. Release your heels down. Arms by your ears. Fold over your legs. Pause in the middle. Release your right hand down. Left arm by your left ear. Maybe stretch that left arm underneath your right and grab the right ankle or the back of your right shin. Maybe start to, just like when we did the in downward facing dog, rotate your chest toward the right and up. You can possibly walk that right hand a little bit forward to allow this to happen. Release from it. Side bend into your right leg. And left. One more time, bend into your right. Bend into your left. When you bend into your left leg, maybe sit down to your hips. So right leg straight out. Left leg bend into the left heel, bend towards your left sit bone. Find something underneath your sit bones, is that better? Point your right toes toward the sky. Now grab the left ankle with your right hand. Extend your left arm out. And start slowly side bend to the right. Since my right foot is still kind of far away from my left hand, so I'm gonna use a strap. Rotate the left rib cage toward the sky. And start slowly come out of it. Bend into right leg. And release your back knee down and come back to the supported side angle again. Okay, from here, you can come back to that little lunge. And remember what we did with Ekapada Kundasana. We tried to bring our upper arm bone underneath the knee. You can try that again. Or if you feel like your right hamstring is open enough, you can feed the right arm underneath your right knee. And grab the pinky edge of your right foot with your left hand. And start straighten your right arm. Bend your left arm so you can bring it behind your head. And start straighten the right leg. You can do that with a strap as well. So instead of your left hand, grab the pinky edge of your right foot. Okay, just give it a try. Requires a lot of space in that hip socket and hamstrings as well. Whenever you're ready to come out, you'll meet at back bend of your choice. And push your tailbones up, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift your left leg up, open your left hip. Maybe step it out. Wild thing. Pass your pelvis toward the sky. And carefully go back to down dog split. And step your left foot outside of the left hand. Keep your right knee lifted this time. And lower your palms, your elbows down onto the blocks or onto the mat. You can add some rock back and forth. When you're ready, press back up to your hands. And spin down your back heel and to side angle. Roll open your right rib cage toward the sky. Option 2, create a half bind or even full bind. Reaching strong to the crown of your head toward the front. Option 2, and try the bird of paradise again or rounded half moon. Make sure that you have a strong foundation with your right leg first before you extend out the left leg. Wherever you are, we'll meet at side angle again and straighten your front leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. And bend into your front leg, call you up to warrior 2. Reverse to warrior 2. And come back up. Straighten both legs. And sit your pelvis down with heels in, toes out. 1 minute. Goddess pose again. Cactus your arms out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Imagine there's a pencil between your shoulder blades and squeezing it. Next, come up to the balls of your feet, reaching your palms high. Next, pull them down. One more time like that. Continue to press your knees open. And release your heels down. Arms by your ears and start slowly follow your legs. Pause at the center. Left hand down this time. Right arm more by your right ear. And twist open to the right. Feed the right hand underneath your left arm. Grab the left ankle. Roll open your chest toward the left. Back to center, flat back. And exhale, fold over your legs, side and to your right. And side and to your left. Next time when you bend into your right again, and sit down to your hips. Maybe have something underneath your sit bone. Bend your right leg in front of your hips. And straight out that left leg. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. You can also use a bind here as well as a strap. Grab the right ankle with your left hand and bend your right elbow to bring it behind your head. And step into the left. Make sure that even your spine is slightly bent in this pose, you're still aligned with everything else is aligned with it. Release the bind if you have it. Bend into your left leg. Kickstand your right shin out. Find your side angle on the ground. Again, you can try to bring the left up arm down and then using your left shoulder and then your left knee. We grab the pinky edge of your right hand and start straighten out the left arm. Bend your right arm so you can bring it behind your back, your head, and straighten out the left leg. Explore it with a strap as well, just like what we did with the side bend. Every side is different. Maybe open on the other side, but not so much on this side. Whenever you're ready to come out, step back to high plank. Drop your knees down. Find that variation camel pose one last time. And extend your knees out forward. Shake your legs against the floor. And bend your right leg in. You can find yourself sitting on something like a blanket. Oh, a fold pillow again. Hold your right foot in. Just rock side to side. Create a cradle foot. So you can try Ardha Padmanasana. Uploaders here again. I don't know why I said it again because last time we tried it probably like 2 months ago. Anyway, you can try what just we did in the supported side angle. Grab the right pinky toe, pinky edge of your right foot with your left hand. And extend your right arm out, just like we did in Malasana. And start bend your left arm, bring it behind your head, and start kick the right leg straight. Rotate your chest open toward the left and up. Option to use a strap here as well. My hamstrings are really tight, so oftentimes when I actually find this kind of pose return for me. But it is fun. And then you're ready to come out. And bring the soles of your feet together, drape your knees open, find your Baddha Konasana between sides. And fold over your feet. Let your knees naturally fall toward the side. Notice that the right side might be feeling a little bit different from the left right now. Ready? Back up. And extend your right foot leg forward. And create a cradle for the left foot. Hands holding the left foot and rock side to side or back and forth. Option 2, bring your left heel into your right groin for half lotus pose. And also grab the pinky edge of your left foot with your right hand and extend your left arm out just like we did in Malasana. And bend your right elbow, bring it behind your head, and start kick the left foot, left leg straight for compost pose. Rotate your chest, your rib cage towards the right, and up. Use the strap here as well. Whenever you're ready to release from it, back to Baddha Konasana again. Hold your feet with your hands and just float over your legs. And you can catch your knees with 2 blocks. Just for some nice support. With your head hanging, continuously reaching. Make sure that your spine is still long by reaching your sit bones into whatever underneath, maybe blanket or maybe mat. Slowly come out of it. And before final Shavasana, we'll stretch out our outer hip a little bit. And cross your left knee over your right. Gama Konasana. Bend your right elbow behind the skull. And extend your left arm out and flip your left palm. You can use, just like the beginning of the class, you can use a strap to help you create a connection between your hands. Reaching strong and long for your spine towards the sky. An option to fold over your knees. Press that left sit bone toward the ground. One more long breath. And exhale. Come up. Release your left hand behind your sit bone and right hand holding your left knee and twist to the side. Gaze over the left shoulder. Still one straight spine through your sit bones toward the crown of your head. Come back to center and switch sides. Left knee underneath this time. Stack your right knee over your left. It's definitely helpful to have something that heading underneath your sit bones, especially if you have tight sit bones. Bend your left elbow. You can use the straps again if you need to. And extend your right arm. Flip the right palm. Bring towards the back. Kamakasana. Reaching to strong through that left elbow toward the sky while pulling the right elbow toward the sit bones. And continuously press the right sit bone down. Option to stay here. Let's go slowly. Keep the spine strong and straight. Fold over your stacked knees. And slowly come back to center. Raise the bind if you have it. Left hand on your right knee and right hand behind you. Gaze over the right shoulder to the back of the room. Keep pressing the right hip bone down. Feel the energy shooting out of the crown of your head. Just back to center. And straighten both legs and just give it a nice shake. And we'll meet on the back. Pull your heels towards the sit bones. If you have the block, maybe stack one or two, the lowest height. And then it's your sacrum. Just let your arms rest by your side. Start feeling your breath is coming back to slow and even. If you really like to have a deep back bending in your practice today, like real, but because we did a lot of poses that require space in your hips. So to make sure, just make sure that you have a block or something holding between your knees. So you're conscious about keeping your knees parallel with each other when you come up to wheel pose. Come to wheel pose. Bring your hands behind your shoulders. Press your elbows toward each other. Press your hips up. Maybe first come up to the crown of your head first, if that feels okay. Then lift up. Press the pelvis toward the sky. Rock back and forth. Then you're ready to come out. Bring down the crown of your head first. And then your hips. Hug the nose towards your chest. And slightly move your hips to the left and bring both knees down to the right. Extend your left arm out, find your supine twist. Let the space between your left hip socket and your left shoulder grow. Bring your knees back to center. To your hips slightly to the right and bring your knees to the left. Extend your right arm out. Rest your left hand on the top of the right knee. You can start softening your gaze at this point. Feel what your spine is like in this twist. Bring your knees back to center. And extend your legs out. Before Shavasana, and if you're ready for Shavasana, please go ahead. Otherwise, we'll practice yoga with Viloma together on exhalation. So imagine just like when you try to marinate some food, you cut them into smaller pieces so they can get more flavored. So we're just gonna do that with our exhalation, cut that into small 3 parts. Inhale. And exhale, 1/3 out. The chest fall. Another 1/3 out. The ribcage fall. And finish the rest 1/3. One big inhale. And exhale, 1/3 out. Another 1/3 out to the ribcage. And finish the rest. You can continue yoga on your own without pause. And if you like to introduce pause between each 1/3, just you can get a better sense of our exhalation and also the hold. By doing that, we're elongating our exhalation, which helps pacify our nervous system. But if only holding the breath is not causing anxiety for you, take a big inhale. And exhale, 1/3 out, pause. Another 1/3 out to the ribcage, pause. And finish the rest, pause. Continue on your own. And please feel free to change the length of the pause accordingly. You can keep your hands on your belly or your ribcage or your chest just to feel the rise and fall, often along with the breath. You can also just bring them to the side. Finish one more round after this round. If you haven't closed your eyes or softened your gaze yet, please do so. Shavasana. If you're not rushing to anywhere after this practice, please feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Otherwise, maybe start wiggling your toes and fingers, gently swing your head side to side. Roll over to side of your choice. Pause for a moment. Use your hand to support yourself to come up to a comfortable seated pose. This is a quote that I recently read on The Great Work of Your Life by Stephen Covey. The life of Dharma is exactly like a great yoga posture. Everything must be aligned around the spine. The Dharma is a strict taskmaster. It will require you to work at your maximum potential. And when you're ready, press your palms together as a gesture of recognizing you, giving yourself some time to practice. And I do hope that you align yourself, your daily life with your Dharma through all kinds of correction and errors, maybe even. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank you.